So, what's up, YouTube? So, it's like 12 o'clock right now, and I'm pretty hungry. So, I'm gonna show you a real quick little way how to make a really good little snack at nighttime pretty quick. And this is like a pretty healthy snack. So, step one, grab a potato and an onion. Step two, wash the potato and the onion. Step 3, take out eggs. If you have any leftovers from the night before, in my case, I have spaghetti that I got a decent amount that I don't want to go to bed, so I'm gonna, sorry, my hair's in my bags. So I'm gonna mix, put the spaghetti. Okay, first step I'm gonna do is I'm going to grab some bread as well, because we're gonna need bread. We're gonna make a sandwich, and then get cracking on this little life hack. So, okay, give me 1 sec. I'm gonna go ahead and peel the onion, cut the onion, and then I'm gonna peel the potato and cut the potato and show you what I'm gonna do with those first, okay? So this is, like I said, a little life hack lesson 101. Alright, so give me 1 minute. Okay, so when it comes to the cooking element of this dish, I use extra virgin olive oil. I just cut some onions up, put them in there, kind of spread them around. Let me get that little saute. Saute, baby, saute. You know that saute? I'm gonna grab some garlic out of here. You know what I'm talking about. And I think I'm going to spice it up and put a little mini pepper. Yeah. Little mini pepper and a garlic. I'm gonna cut those up, so just give me 1 minute. Alright, so I put the onions in there, I chopped the garlic up, sauteing it right now, and then I added that pepper to it, and then I'm going to cut this potato up in slices, really thin slices, and put those in there. That'll be a layer of the sandwich, alright? So let me show you how to do this. Alright, you remember how I said I was going to cut them up in real thin pieces? Alright, they're already done. See, they're right here. And now the second step is to get all the starch off of the potatoes. You don't want any starch on your potatoes. Just go ahead and put them on a plate or something. Get the rest of them off. Get all your starch off your potatoes. Starch off these damn potatoes. Just joking. And I like to pat them off with a napkin before I stick them in oil, because water and oil don't mix. Let's kind of do that. Bring that back over here. Put your potatoes in there. I want to make sure that they're all spread out and get their decent coat of oil. Maybe add a little bit more olive oil, because this is going to be like a a French fry in a sense. Again, it's gonna be like a layer of your sandwich, which is really good. This is just, it's making yesterday's leftovers and today's meal. And I like to just add a little bit of, vegetables, to my food. I like my vegetables. I try to eat as healthy as possible, and then I work out. And then that's how I try to feel good about myself, by making myself into the best version of myself. And there's nothing wrong with wanting to be the best version of yourself. It's just, if you don't like how your life is, change it. Okay, so I gotta be clean with all this stuff. Put all this stuff down now. And then you just, so what you do now is you wait till that cooks. And after that cooks, I'm gonna show you what you do after that, okay? Okay, so it's almost done. It's still cooking just a little bit. The potatoes are still frying in the healthy olive oil. And something like this I'd charge probably somebody at least, I don't know, maybe $10 for this meal. Maybe $12.95. Because there's a lot of healthy ingredients in it, like, I don't know, organic garlic, onions, peppers, potatoes. You can't go wrong with what I'm making, really, guys out there. If you ever have your chick over and you just want to make something simple, it's just a potato, olive oil, onion, and a pepper, and maybe a little bit of salt and pepper. I use a little bit of sour cream flavoring to this. It's a powder, and it's actually a movie popcorn powder, but you can add it to your cooking. And again, I'm going to show you that when you cook with me, you really get to expand the horizons of your taste buds, my friends. It's really good stuff. And always attend to your food when it's frying. Then make sure it gets to that golden brown that you want and it's not burning. See, I like cooking, Some people really enjoy going out to cook. I enjoy creating my own dishes at home. That way, I don't have to go out and spend hell of money on a nice meal for my woman. I can cook one at home for her, and then she can have a nice cooked meal every night. Because, gentlemen, either you're in control of your diet or your significant other are, and I know what foods are good for my body. If she is health conscious, if she cares about her heart, her liver, her lungs, her everything, her joints when she's older, her libido, then she's gonna want to eat and cook healthy, not always eat out at McDonald's like brothers like to take their girls out to like TGI Fridays and take a frizz. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with going out to a nice restaurant here and there, like an Italian restaurant or whatever girls into. Restaurants that I cannot beat are the ones that like have belly dancers. I went to a restaurant. I had a date, and we went to a belly dancing restaurant. That was really cool. They wash your feet when you get in. They wash your hands and everything. Then you eat with your hands. It was really good. But for what I do here, like I said, I'm like, I'm part Welsh and Italian and, American, of course, but, I have a lot of different culture in me, and I learn a lot of different my culture's foods, and this is a really good food. Okay, looks like this is done. I'm gonna put this down for a minute. So when this is nice and ready, it should look something like this. Nice and evenly golden brown. So what I have now are eggs. Alright, I normally use about 1 to 2 eggs per sandwich. Since I'm only making a single layer sandwich today, I'm going to only use 1 egg for right now. If I feel it calls for more, or if I want a more of a portion, I'll go for another larger portion. But for right now, I just need 1 egg because I got enough potatoes in there. So what I do is I crack the egg and I put it in. Put the eggshell there, of course. Now, some people, like me, I like to add the potato. So you take the potato, and this is a big secret, and you add it on the egg. You put it on the egg, okay? You add the potato to the egg. A lot of people get this part wrong on this recipe. So you take that, and you just kind of layer that bad boy up with the egg. And then you can add the rest of your potato on there later. But like I said, I like to layer it up with my egg. Take that egg. Yeah, flip that. See how the potato becomes a part of the egg. Let that fry for a minute. Woo! Okay, let that egg cook. It's a really good meal though. Like, okay, so like once that part is done, you keep letting that egg fry, then you add yesterday's recipe, which is I have some old spaghetti. Woo! So I'm just gonna add some spaghetti to this pot. Get a little of the meat in there. Well, this has this spaghetti has a lot of organic vegetables in it. It has potato, squash, tomato, asparagus, and fresh crushed tomato, basil, parsley. So you kind of want to just cook that with your egg. The next thing you're going to want to do is get your bread ready. We're just warming this egg up with the spaghetti. And you got to remember the potatoes in there, so you're getting protein from the meat from the spaghetti. And then you're getting protein meat from the meat that's in the egg. Or the protein. And you know, some people, they might not like it, but like I said, I like it. See? Look at that. Doesn't that look good? Dang. People, you have no idea. So you just let the spaghetti cook on the bottom. Okay. So then what you want to do, I like to add cheese to my sandwiches. I don't know about you people, but I love cheese on an egg sandwich with spaghetti on it. It's really good. So you grab a single layer piece of cheese, and hold on once. For the hell of it, I'm gonna grab 2. How you melt the cheese on this is you add a little bit of water. Right, you add a little bit of water, and then the steam from the water will melt the cheese. Like, yo, that'll do that, and it won't burn your spaghetti. So remember that. Steam from water will melt cheese. If you're ever cooking a hamburger, use the steam from water to melt the cheese on your burger. It doesn't dry it out like if you microwave it. It keeps your cheese nice and yummy. Alright? So, hold on. See, this is what I mean by that. It keeps the cheese nice and moist. So you're going to take that little globular thing like this. Right? And then you're going to put it over your potatoes like that. Okay? So right now you got the spaghetti, you got the egg, you got the potatoes, you got the vegetables, okay? So the next step is to take your bread your 2 pieces of bread like this. And then you're gonna put it in, you know what? Just because you want to impress your date. Okay. I know, I can't believe it's not butter. So I'm trying to keep the calories low on this because there's, you know what I mean? There's cheese on it. So I'm trying to keep your calorie intake down. So put a couple sprays of I can't believe it's not butter. You guys better pay me if I make money on this video. I can't believe it's not butter. And Fabio, I saw that video of you getting hit by a bird on that roller coaster. Don't act like you didn't. Okay, 2 pieces of cheese on the bread, kind of like a grilled cheese sandwich. Because you want to put that cheese on both sides. You want that cheese to melt in your mouth with all that enriched sauce and that potatoey flavor. It's such a good sandwich, people. You don't even know. Okay, so again, you spray the top part of the sandwich with the I can't believe it's not butter. Okay, and this is like I said, you just cook it like a grilled cheese. You flip the sandwich, make sure it gets golden brown on both sides. You're gonna be like, dang, that sandwich looks yummy, dude. Like, I wish I could eat a yummy sandwich that good. And I'm gonna be like, well, I just showed you how. Okay, so I just showed you how to make this yummy sandwich. Okay, so you put your stuff back in the refrigerator. You don't want to make sure you don't want to waste any of your food. But like I said, this, you know, I cooked that spaghetti a day ago, and I can make this stuff last a long time. Just because the day after meals are like the day after pills, you know? They're just good to have. That was a joke. I'm just joking. Not really a joke, it's a fact, but anyways. Alright, so I have my sandwich cooking on low, just because I was putting away the ingredients and I don't like to burn my bread, so I try to cook my sandwich on low when I'm putting away ingredients on the oven. Normally want to put it on around 2 if you're like walking around for the ingredients. Always make sure when you're cooking bread, put the settings on low if you're walking around getting other ingredients for your thing, because you don't want to burn it. The biggest part about working in any restaurant is to reduce waste, and that's true because waste costs money, and waste could feed people. So to reduce your waste, there you go. And I'm gonna grab a plate, and you guys are gonna be like, oh my god, that is the coolest, yummiest looking sandwich I could ever imagine eating. Oh my gosh, you were such a genius at making a spaghetti and egg sandwich. Like, it's a perfect combination. You get your freaking vitamins from the tomatoes and the potatoes and the squash and the onions and the garlic and the olive oil, and it's a really healthy meal for you. And we should all totally make a spaghetti freaking sandwich. Yeah, spaghetti. And that stuff is cheap. Spaghetti is such an easy thing. Thank God for Italians. I love you, Italy. Spaghetti. Cheese. Milk. Olive oil. Yeah. I'm just playing with you guys. Alright, so my sandwich is starting to get a little golden brown on each side, if you guys notice that. With a sandwich like this, you don't want it too dark, because this is actually a multi-grain dill bread. It kind of tastes... You guys know how to make dill bread? This has dill bread. You need dill dough. Duh. Anyways, get it like that. So I think we're good with that sandwich like that. I'm going to put it on this plate right here. Turn off my stove. And this is the fun part, guys. Alright, give me 1 second. You take this apart. You pull the bread apart with the cheese melted and stuff. And then I'm going to show you what it looks like. When you get your other ingredients like this, you want to make sure you have your spatula like that. Put that on your sandwich like yonder. Oh! Dropped the potato. Don't want that. Okay. And then you get the rest of your ingredients that's left over on this plate and you decorate your sandwich with it. You just put it on your sandwich. My hands are clean. Here's all the onions and all the garlic on your spaghetti, egg, and cheese sandwich. Ladies, tell me that does not... sorry. And that, my friends, is a sandwich. Spaghetti leftover sandwich. And it has an egg in it and potatoes. Like seriously, this thing is going to be a beast. I'm going to take pictures of this and then people will be like, oh, what's that sandwich? I'll be like, watch my video. And then you guys are going to be like, we already did. Anyways, if you guys like my cooking and if you want me to make more cooking segments of my channel for you guys, I have no problem teaching you all how to cook. And I just burned myself. So another lesson, do not grab a hot stove. Does not feel good. Anyways, peace to the world. Love y'all.